The sun shining brightly on top. And before we get going, let's hear from David.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
So the Nets starting 5. They've got Green, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, they've got Simmons. Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Thibault in at the 2.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Nets passing it around for 3, Harris. And the rebound goes to Howard. Pass to Green. On the wing, Harris. Now Thibault. And Howard, here we go. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Now here's Harden. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now, here's Thibault. Simmons inside. Guarded by Harden. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Harden, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Reedy's checked in for Philadelphia.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Right side, Green. Jordan against Reed. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The shot misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Harris.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Harris finds Green. It's stolen by Harris. Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Harden. And it's blocked by Jordan. Brooklyn leading by 3. Irving surveying the floor. From the line, the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Outside, Simmons. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Harden outside. He kicks it to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan the pass to Irving. All alone. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Yeah, that ability to create a shot for himself, so important for Kyrie with the shot clock dwindling to nothing.
Harris outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From 12 feet out. Here's Reed. They kick it out to Green. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Danny Green is one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Makes it look easy.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kept alive. 76ers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And that one's good. Feibel.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Here is Harden. Down low. Out to Harris. Takes the 3. He can't get that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with blocking.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
You know, I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
They're working together so well, and there's a level of certainty that comes from trusting one another.
They've got Korkmaz. Howard is out there with Scott. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now, here is Irving. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Aldridge. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Brown the pass to Claxton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Maxey. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Chioza's checked in. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. On the wing, Milton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 1. It's Curry with the drive. Here's Howard. Pass to Korkmaz. 4 on the clock. Here's Curry. And that one goes long.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Now Curry. After LaMarcus Aldridge's three-pointer that didn't go. Howard can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Chioza passes to Brown. Left side, Griffin. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Brown finds Aldridge. Here's Claxton. And he dunks it down.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Griffin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Chioza. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 3.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Curry's shot is off.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Chioza passes to Aldridge. 1:03 left here in the second. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Left side Harris. The pass to Llewellyn. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Here is Harden. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now, here's Thibault. He's tightly guarded, and that one is good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Harden. From deep. That one, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the 2-guard spot. And that one's good. Maxey. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now, here is Harden. Over Maxey. Again, the miss by Harden. The 76ers lead. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Griffin's checked in for Green. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Aldridge comes in for Harris. And Luwawu subbed in for James Harden. And the shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 3. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Irving passes to Claxton. Unloads from 13. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Irving.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Now Irving. It's Aldridge high post. Passes it to Claxton. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Claxton's got 8 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Milton finds Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reed. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Green, he's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Curry, and Maxey's subbed in for Shake Milton. The Nets also changing it up. Harris comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brown in for Luwawu. No good from Irving. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They lead by 1.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
A deep 3 from Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
2 shots.
That's good from Simmons. Mike Scott's checked in for Reed. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's James Harden in for Brown. 1:36 left to play in the third. Irving kicks to Harden. Jacks up a 3. And that one is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. Now, here's Maxey. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Yep, that one goes in there. Harris has got 5.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Dishes it to Simmons. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Nets. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Simmons passes to Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
It's great whenever Danny Green is forcing the issue. He puts the defender in a tough spot there.
Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Luwawu's checked in.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Green kicks to Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. That puts them in the lead. He's got 6.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Maxey, and Jordan sends it back. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets lead by. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Scott. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Harden surveying the D. Count it. Good.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Maxey, and he gets it to go. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. The Nets with the lead. Brown the pass to Harden. To the wing on the left. The feed now to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And Simmons kicks to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Harden outside. The dish to Brown. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Curry attacking. That one goes in. Curry's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
You have to want to be ready in big moments, and Seth Curry delivers big time.
Harden with it. 1:57 left in the game. Fast break, here they come. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Nets. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
Brooklyn trailing. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Irving for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. And here now is Thibault. He dishes it to Howard.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
The deep three from Harden. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Griffin. Howard. Tries yet again. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Dwight Howard has got to get such satisfaction for delivering in the clutch.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
Harden against Simmons. Irving for three. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Harden the pass to Harris. The three won't fall. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun... Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, Reed out there with Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Green. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Now Green feeds it to Harris. Knocked away. Stolen by Collins. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Count it. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And stolen by Hunter. Young, right side. Tries from 10. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
No good from Simmons.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And stolen by Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Green left side. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 5. Oh, the lob for Simmons. They get the rebound. Reed kicks to Harris. Swiped it away. Here we go, one-on-one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Green. And Simmons slams it in.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Young pass to Capella. That shot is off.
They're struggling here, Earl. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Outside, Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The agility from Green when he goes inside is impressive. I mean, his fluid motion gets him to his shot.
Young looking around. Here's Herter. Pass to Hunter. 5 on the clock. To the paint. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the 76ers with some changes. Mike Scott's checked in for Reed. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Snell, defended by Milton. Here's Gallinari. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Here's Maxey. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
And now Philadelphia on the break. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Williams passes to Okongwu. Another shot. Nice move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton. Thybulle finds Howard. Back to Thybulle. There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
He lobs it up, and Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And that does it for the first quarter. 70. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Williams. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the 2 guard. Now, here's Maxey. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's got 6.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Maxey. Good on the shot. Maxey's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal. And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
The 76ers leading by 8. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Maxey. 76ers with the new shot clock.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Howard. And here's Maxey. 8 points for him. For 3. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Young.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Here's Maxey. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And now the 76ers on the break. Green with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. And the rejection by Collins. And they're on the break. And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. And Gallinari kicks to Capella. Green with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Bogdanovich against Curry. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, an all-around threat with a promising future. Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He could be a solid player in this league for many years.
Harris finds Howard. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Howard's got 6 points.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come from him.
Williams passes to Capella. Doubled by Howard. Here's Okongwu. Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Reed in for Shake Milton. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Tony Snell's checked in for Clint Capella.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Harris.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
That free throw good from Gallinari. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers on top. They're up by 9. And we'll return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 2 blocks. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt. But his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
We've got Green. Reed out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Baseline J on the way. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Capella against Simmons. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 5. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Throws it up high, and the dunk by Capella.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
Outside Curry. He feeds it to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Young passes to Capella. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, you love the effort. Forget the size disadvantage. Young's willing to go down there and mix it up.
Now the pass to Harris. Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young inside, guarded by Curry. Young's shot is off. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10, and it's good for 2.
Works that one inside nicely.
The Hawks trail by 7. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets the bucket. Maxey's got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Williams.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Gallinari in the corner. Pass to Okongwu. Puts the move on. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Gallinari there. The Italian showing some unselfishness and hitting his teammate in rhythm.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Passes to Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Lou Williams.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Reedy's checked in for Howard. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Scott. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Three-pointers. Snell. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 5. Bible with the ball. Reed the pass to Simmons. Williams with the steal. Bogdanovich finds Williams. The 3. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Milton. On the court for Atlanta. Young and Herter make up the back. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
At the line for your 76ers.
Free throw good. Milton. Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Curry. And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Young passes to Capella. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
The 6'10" center from Switzerland. I mean, Capella has become a nightly double-double threat. He's a strong big man.
Now, here's Maxey. Five on the clock.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Herter, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And it's slammed in by Howard.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
Young drives in. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here's Maxey. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Harris. Lots of room. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Oh, such an efficient scorer. You know, if you give Harris these opportunities, he'll punish you from there.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Reed. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Atlanta also making some changes here. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Simmons looking around. This one for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Capella with the bucket.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
The 76ers leading by 6. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. He's going to pay for it.
Young outside. Back to Bogdanovich. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Capella. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now Simmons. Three-pointer. And there's the call on Hull. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. The Hawks trail by 8. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Okongwu. Bogdanovich against Curry. Here's Snell. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the feed to Williams. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, great feed by Snell. And using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
Consistency at staying under control. Simmons is solid at battling and bailing his team out when they need him to.
A shot by Williams, no good.
Well, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
A 3 from Simmons. Okongwu grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. A 3 from Simmons. Simmons missing again.
Can't waste any time here.
You're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
A shot by Okongwu, no good. And here are the 76ers now. 6-point game. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around him. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish. Tremendous concentration in the clutch. Snell doesn't shy away from big moments.
Curry deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. Misses. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. And hello again, everyone. Welcome to DA. It's all.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. And a look at the injury situation. Two players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
Two injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Ben Simmons is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And it's Harris off the drive. Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Lopez. Rebounded by Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris's shot is off.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kick out to Giannis. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lopez inside, working on Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Curry against Holiday. Outside Curry. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball with
that was terrific!
Good. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Maxey. Here's Howard. Rebound, Milwaukee.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Passes it to Tucker. And here is Portis. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Here's DiVincenzo.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
The 76ers leading by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Now, here's DiVincenzo, defended by Milton. Here's Tucker. The kick out to Holiday. Off target with his 3. 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And some changes here for the 76ers. Reed is checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Ben Simmons. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Harris. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Here's the teardrop. And he comes up with the deuce.
And, you know, Middleton is a man of many talents. When you least expect it, he hits you with a ridiculous floater.
Here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He gets it in there.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Tucker, and they pick up 2.
Boy, Tucker, perpetual motion. Nice job that time by him to stay active, making sure the offense doesn't get stagnant.
He got it up, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 4. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin of the underdog.
You know, I think the underdog story, started when.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. And that one's good. Thybulle's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. No.
Watch out for low. Come on now. Throw it down.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
It's Reed high post. Lopez is there. Scott. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Forbes the pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Scott. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Bryn Forbes. The 76ers leading by 10. And here is Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Howard with the stuff. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. 76ers moving the ball around. Curry passes to Howard over Lopez. And it's sent back by Lopez. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Holiday against Curry. And that one, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Giannis. The shot off that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers leading by 10. Pushing it up. The shot by Curry, no good. Bucks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And the Bucks miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Curry. The Bucks also with the sub. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Mike Scott's checked in for Dwight Howard. And then for Milwaukee, Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And Middleton subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely. And a missed layup. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in. Middleton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Got it up. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage. And that's...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Howard is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Green. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy is coming at you, all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
The shot by Curry, no good. Bucks trail by 8. The feed to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic LU jam.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
And staying with the play, Middleton.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. There's the pass to Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
The Bucks shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Left side, out of the Kumbo, and stolen by Simmons. Curry against Holiday. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 10. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Curry looking around. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Reed. Scott comes in for Ben Simmons. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Philadelphia leading by 8. Maxey passes to Thybulle. He kicks it to Scott. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Right side, out of the Kumbo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And that one's good. Maxey's got 6.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Giannis against Scott. And Giannis gets it to go.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Just 5 to shoot. Maxey passes to Howard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Drew Holiday.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. But none of it feels like an exaggeration.
Bucks trail by 6. Giannis right side. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Giannis. Clock at 6. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. Here's Howard. Great D that time from Portis.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Tucker with the ball. Curry meets him. Middleton outside.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. A.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Now Simmons. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Portis. Kicks it to Tucker. Back to Portis. Over Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Simmons passes to Reed. Passes it to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break. Here we go. Here's DiVincenzo.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
That's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Forbes checked in. Holiday dishes to Forbes. Now here is Holiday. Defended by Milton.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Holiday surveying the floor. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Milton with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Curry on the wing. Chalk up 2 there. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Forbes. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead early. Uncovered. A shot by Milton, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lopez outside. It's stolen by Milton. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. finished off the break.
Hey, he's so good at running to the right spot at the right time in transition. Seth Curry, somebody you've got to have an eye on in the open court.
Outside Holiday. A pass to Tucker. He feeds it to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 2. Middleton for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the 76ers with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Reed, and Maxey's subbed in for Shake Milton. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. But blocked by Simmons, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Harris. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
What confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
6 on the shot clock. Maxey passes to Curry. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. 18 feet out. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. And a wide open look for Simmons. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Find a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. Reed out there with Simmons. Then it's Curry. Then it's Green. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. Then there's Green. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, the bearded one cannot be intimidated. No matter how much contact Harden takes, he'll still find a way to finish.
Now here's Curry. Harris with it. No good there. Some solid defense from Harris. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kev, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
Count that bucket.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Harden outside to the middle. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. One-on-one fast break. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden against Curry. They kick it out to Green. Here's Harden, and it's blocked by Simmons.
But the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Here's Reed. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Irving passes to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Jordan with it. Now Green defending. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's Harden with the drive. Yep, it counts.
But when Harden sees a clear lane to the hoop, just move out the way. He jumps on it. So relentless in how he exploits open space.
Outside Curry. And the pass to Simmons. It's Reed, high post. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No good from Simmons. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Irving with a clean look. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Green. Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. Pass to Maxey. And that one drops for him. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Irving. And the layup falls.
I like when Irving turns on the jet. Amazing quickness on the drive from the speedy guard.
Now Simmons. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
So it's Philadelphia now. Reed the pass to Milton. Feeds it to Simmons. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
Harden outside. Aldridge left side. Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Some solid defense from Reed. Harris kicks to Reed. Back to Harris. Pass to Simmons. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Harris. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Here's Claxton, and it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge on out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 3 slot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for the Nets.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's Maxey. That shot off the mark. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Upside Brown.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yes, yeah, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Korkmaz. There's the feed to Scott. Passes it to Maxey. Bobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. And artist in the air. I mean, the elevation, the hang time, the strength of Griffin. It's amazing.
Now, here's Maxey. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And James Harden subbed in for Luwawu. The 76ers also with a sub. Brazdeikis is checked in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And that one drops. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. And Harden comes to help. 17-foot shot on the way. Howard, second shot opportunity. Count the basket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, here is Harden. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
The kick out to Scott. On the corner. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Nets passing it around. The drive by Green. He feeds it to Jordan. Back to Green. Now the pass to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Irving for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
When you allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Irving surveying the floor. Over Thibault. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Howard, the pass to Brazdeikis. From 10 feet out, and that one hits back iron. Nets leading by 4. Green finds Brown. And it's sent back by Howard. And they get it back. The shot's good from Jordan.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard's got 6 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
From deep, Harden doesn't get it to drop for him. And a close game so far. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams. And that'll do it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Tobias Harris. Curry is out there with Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Reed in at the 4 slot. Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Nets. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Green against Harden. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 9. Outside Curry. Dish now to Harris. And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And Irving subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz checked in for Reed. And it's Shake Milton in for Green. The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. No good on that one. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Simmons. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
Now, here's Maxey. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for James Harden. Now here is Aldridge. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint, here's Irving. It's deflected, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Reed comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. The 76ers trailed by 11. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Right side, Simmons. In transition, here come the Nets.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
The try by Simmons.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Irving. Wide open. Misses off the right iron.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And Luwawu Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Simmons. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Here's Luwawu. He's got 7. There's a minute left in the third. Kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And then for Philadelphia, Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Mike Scott. Now here's Simmons. 10 points for him. Dishes to Reed. And it's good. 2 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving dishes to Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. Back to Aldridge. Pass to Irving. Here's Claxton, guarded by Kerr. And again, it's the Nets missing. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Down out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Aldridge finds Harden. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And the Nets lead by 10.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now here's Curry. From deep. The rebound by Harden. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Griffin passes to Aldridge. Here's Claxton. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Curry can't get it to go.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
Harden finds Brown. Pass to Griffin. Here's Claxton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his third assist on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out left to the wing. Curry against Brown. Curry passes to Howard. Looking to end the run. Brooklyn with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 17. Curry looking it over. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And here's Harden. Brown outside. Harris against Griffin.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Claxton. For the 3. Harden can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. The shot by Curry, no good.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And he commits the intentional foul. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for James Harden. And Harris subbed in for Bruce Brown. Here's Luwawu. Harris outside. That's good from Harris.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Joe Harris.
And Harris drops them both. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jordan.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
The offensive rebound. Griffin kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. The finish, and Simmons slams it in.
The speed of Simmons is hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the rebound goes to Howard. And Simmons slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Jordan. Luwawu, the pass to Aldridge. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Harris with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Ben Simmons. Green is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at point guard. Young dishes to Capella. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here is Curry. Pass to Simmons. Back to Curry. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
Young drives in. Good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Curry following the basket by Trae Young. Now here's Curry. 5 to shoot. Howard trying to free himself up. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Young picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Young against Simmons.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Korkmaz kicks to Howard. 76ers moving the ball around. And now here comes Collins leading the break. The pass to Capella. Collins in the post. Guarded by Harris. That's good from Collins. On the assist from Capella.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
Howard, the pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
The leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Collins. Here we go, one-on-one. And Young kicks to Capella. Here's Hunter, back to Capella, and stolen by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. Green with the ball. Simmons dishes to Green. And there it is for him. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Howard with the steal. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Harris.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Back to Young. Will it go? And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Harris, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 11. Good. Nice job down low. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Capella sends it back. Inside, here's Young, and it's sent back by Howard. Now the 76ers on the break. There's the lob to the hoop, and the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
1 second left. Oh, close the buzzer-beating dunk. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Mike Scott out there with Reed. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Curry. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Williams passes to Okongwu.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Reed. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Curry. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. On defense, the Hawks. 7-point differential. And Howard with the stuff.
And you like him to be a little bit more dependable on these and-one opportunities and see that free throw percentage go up just a bit, but fending off the defense and showing them who the big man is.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
To the inside. Here's Okongwu. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers leading by 8. Maxey passes to Curry. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Scott. Howard trying to free himself up. Scott, good. Scott's got his first points of the game.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. On up the court. Curry, good. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside Williams. He dishes it to Okongwu. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Bogdanovich, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Williams. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Reed is checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Mike Scott. Tobias Harris is checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young passes to Capella. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Out to Harris. Milton with it. Collins grabs the miss. Here's Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Thybulle can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Pass to Milton. 34 seconds left to play here in the half.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now Young. Lobbed up there for Collins.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
And here is Simmons from past the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Philadelphia. They're
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. Their exceptional focus. Thanks for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is up there with Solomon Hill, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Capella kicks to Young. Young is doubled. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella dishes to Young. Simmons inside, working on Collins. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Young looking around. To the middle. Outside Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Hill. Williams, he's checked in for Trae Young. Williams passes to Okongwu. Misses the layup. The 76ers leading by 12. Pass to Maxey. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 9.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Timeout. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Puts up a 3. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such a difficult cover for any defense. Lou Williams is adept at putting the defense in uneasy situations, backing them up quite a bit.
And both free throws good for Williams.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Maxey passes to Milton. The pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Williams up on top. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, on the inside, Williams knows exactly what to challenge and who to challenge to get to the free throw line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Tony Snell. Then for the 76ers, Dwight Howard's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Scott. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the paint, looking for Harris. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Harris.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Williams with the ball, picked up by Harris. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Philadelphia leading by 13. Now, here's Milton. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Out to Gallinari. Over Harris. Here's Herter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Herter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. He feeds it to Howard.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do. Defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
The 76ers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bogdanovich inside, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Simmons, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th, they've got Seth Curry. Howard is out there with Simmons. Then there's Harris, and it's Green in at the 2-guard position. Curry against Young. Great D that time from Curry. The 76ers leading by 13. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Young with the ball. Curry meets him. Curry with the steal. One-on-one here. From deep, Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Curry wide open. A new 14 for the 76ers. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number one choice, and that was Trae Young.
And a wide open look for Simmons. How great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 18.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Young drills the elbow jumper. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Shoots over Curry and stolen by Harris. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Simmons inside the line. Simmons missing again. The Hawks trail by 16. Bogdanovich with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Pass to Young. Lob pass to Capella.
I think he gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. And slam dunk by Harris.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Young with no one around. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And here's Simmons for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Then for the 76ers, Reedy's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry. Here's Huerter. It's hauled in by the 76ers. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
All free throws good from Capella. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Maxey. Right wing. Three-pointer on the way. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 15. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Down by 15. Williams for 3. Here's Capella. Passes it to Fernando. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Pass to Maxey. Beyond the arc. And no good that time. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road. And let's go straight up.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Giannis. Middleton can't get it to go. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Curry against DiVincenzo. Curry passes to Howard. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Stolen by Holiday. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. It's stolen by Green. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Lobbed up there for Howard. Lopez. Oh!
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Howard. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Howard with the steal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
An aggressive player who draws attention. Howard is used to getting hit by the defense and plays quite well through contact.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. And stolen by Howard. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Basket good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Chris Middleton. Bucks trail by 3. Outside Holiday. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Connaughton, 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence, and so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
Here's Connaughton, defended by Milton. The kick out to Holiday. Some solid defense from Reed.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Scott, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks. The 76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That's good from Scott. So he gets them both. Here's Holiday. 102 left here in the opening quarter. Here is Forbes. And there's the pass to Connaughton. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Portis kicks to Forbes. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Down low. Here's Reed out to the right wing. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Now, here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Forbes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the point. Here's DiVincenzo. After Ben Simmons' bucket. It's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Yes, that goes in. Simmons got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
Boy, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10", with nice touch. It's a nice combination near the basket.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Portis, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. No points in the game yet for him. And Greg, you play with, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passes to DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Curry's checked in for Philadelphia.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open onto Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. DiVincenzo against Curry. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he recovers it. And yes, it's good. Curry's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tell you what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggressiveness.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. It's stolen by Milton. Inside. Shot clock at 6. And he converts the layup. Milton's got his first bucket in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Drew Holiday. On the wing, Milton. Simmons with it. 7 points in the game. The kick out to Scott, taken away by Holiday. Giannis inside. Simmons is there. Antetokounmpo, no good. Scott the pass to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the dunk by Reed.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust.
Oh!
My goodness. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that one's good. Thibault's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Simmons. That one misses. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above. Thanks for joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Simmons. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the 2.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
The 76ers leading by 5. Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And Howard with the stuff.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Now Giannis. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Kicks it out to Giannis. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Howard. And he's fouled pretty hard. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Taxi's checked in for Ben Simmons. Here's Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And here's Holiday. 6 points for him. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Reed, he's checked in for Howard. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Scott the pass to Maxey. To the middle, here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 6 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Lopez. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Left it at the rack, and the big man Lopez there to punch it home.
Here's Maxey. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 8.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 8. Middleton on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Maxey. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Reed. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. And Tucker kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Tucker. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
And here's Maxey. Poked away. Stolen by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Up the floor. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Maxey. Reed the pass to Maxey.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is a very gifted passer now, capable of running the offense and getting his guys going in the process.
And that one's good, Maxey.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. And the rejection by Giannis. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Curry. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 8.
It helps when Seth Curry is on the attack. He wants to get as close to the rim as possible.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punt.
And Curry, here we go. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Loads it up for Giannis. Portis can't get it to go. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Shoots it. He goes up again. Portis kicks to DiVincenzo. Connaughton passes to DiVincenzo. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Eibel's checked in. And Antetokounmpo up and in on the layup. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Holiday up top, defended by Thibault. Here's Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Simmons with it. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Portis trying to free himself. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Antetokounmpo. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. And Simmons kicks to Howard. Shoots over Portis. Simmons, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Makes it off the glass.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Simmons inside. Stolen by Middleton. He's got a clear path. Pull up Jay. Again, Giannis missing. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
And, you know, he's been in these tight spots before. Howard loves being the one to make the right decision in the clutch.
Outside Holiday. Portis. Holiday trying to free himself up. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Harris looking it over. Simmons on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes!
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And just like his brother Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Bucket is good.
And in addition to his great talent.